about heart resonance, the spiritual gym. And we are on Instagram, Facebook, and on the private channel Crowdcast. On the private channel Crowdcast, it's paid for Monday. We've been doing Monday for more than 4 years. I guess we reached 5 years, and we keep saying 4 years. It's more than 4 years now. And this is like we open up the vortex, we work on our energy body, we work on expansion, we do a lot of advanced energy practice. We call it spiritual gym. It's a gym. You come, we bring all your construct, heart, consciousness, third eye, higher self, higher realms, Mother Earth, and we work in pretty much spiritual gym, energy practice. And all this to expand our capacity, our vessel, our consciousness, our connection to the higher realms, our connection to the higher self, and becoming the divine self, returning our power back. You said no voice, no sound, you sure? Because it is...
Let me check the sound on Facebook as well.
Yeah, correct, it's no sound. Hello, now it's working because it was a wrong plug. I think now it's working. Can anyone say yes, it's working, the sound? Yes, because
Facebook is good.
Yeah, Facebook is correct. Crowdcast is correct, I'm sure. But Instagram, I had the wrong plug on the mic. We literally have like 3 mics right now pointing at us, and 3 mobiles in the platforms. And we have background light, front light. It's full mini studio right now because we stream on Facebook and YouTube, and we are starting recently the Instagram streaming. And we have the platform Crowdcast where the practitioner pay for monthly subscription for the spiritual gym Monday. Also with the same setup we do on Wednesday. Please join us on Wednesday. The link will be also available in the bio for Instagram, or for the people who's watching. You can go to our Facebook /events, Facebook Ascension Pathway /event. You'll find Crowdcast. In the Crowdcast, the 2 days, Wednesday will be the first Arabic group healing and raising the frequency of Mother Earth. It's a project I started with the English community, and now I'm expanding it to the Arabic community. And in 2 days, this Wednesday will be the first Wednesday to start the project, a group healing meditation with energy practice to raise the frequency of your place, receive healing, and raise the frequency of Mother Earth, part of the Unconscious Love project. Please join us. Wednesday usually are a contribution, so their access is free. You can join at your leisure, where Monday they are paid, like spiritual gym, like a membership. As you understand right now, everywhere you go there is a membership, because that's how you can make sure that the student continue and evolve, and you make sure of continuous evolution. All right, let me see here on the Crowdcast also. Mathilde?
So last week, during the transmission, we've been interestingly guided. So each session is different. The way to approach the grounding, the opening, the connection, and as we open those connections, our heart resonance, our life force, our love force, our light force, then we open our vortex. And as we open our vortex and tune it to the highest frequencies available in that moment, that we tune to our unconditional love, our essence energy within, then our vortex is open to receive the information that is required for your self-realization, your growth, your challenges, your decisions, your life, wherever you are at. So each time is different in a way, because we are new each and every moment a second, and we have not only that body, we have many more bodies, and we are multidimensional beings, so we can tap into infinite amount of information. So last week we've been interestingly guided to really to to start an approach, a connection with Mother Earth in the first stage of the session. And it feels like today we are going to go deeper into that opening and connection that somehow have been opened, or this interesting pathway to explore. It's not limited to that, the session, but our intention is to go deeper there, as it was very interesting the way it has been brought to us through the vortex opening for the energy practice and transmission. So maybe some of you were here last week, have noticed the different aspect and flagrance of connection as we were starting. And if not, then today will be an opportunity to basically bring to be the passage from heaven to earth, to be that anchor beyond what we mentioned, like how high frequency we are connecting to, the higher we are, the higher aspect, the highest wisdom. It's you, it's one, it's your birthright. But also how much you bring that in within yourself, in your reality, and are you able to connect to that wisdom and that high frequency from Earth, like to dive into it, because she also contained those wisdom and those high frequency and higher information in a way. So it's to break a bit of construct with above and below, because above and below is 1-0 points when you contract them. So how much you can contract and bring into union this understanding of high and low, or above and below, knowing that if you go to the depth of those polarities, the same essence is there, the unconditional love. So if your heart resonance and your heart connection is established, and you go within the crystalline heart of Mother Earth, and you stay within, and you have access to all her densities that she has to offer, and she has always offered, and all the lineage and all the civilization that walked the path before us, and all that is available and haven't been realized and completed and materialized yet. How much information you can tap into it, knowing that you are inside her heart space, her center, her essence of creation, that herself, the earth, is at the center of the sun, the Father Sun, the solar system, which is at the center of the universal heart and the universal love itself. So diving it in and working from a space, whether it's above or below, at the end it doesn't have a depth of meaning, because the essence is already there and always vibrating. So it's how much you allow yourself to connect to those vibrations wherever they are, in every form of creation, I would say. I start feeling Josh is like, yeah, maybe like not everything, you will not say everything this way, but this is my approach. And
it's okay, babe. You can, of course, if you don't
I would like
validate any way of the connection that's better than the other, you'll find that you can connect from any point, from within, from outside, from above, from below.
So the intention is really like for you to recognize the high frequencies around you, and how you can dive within, even if it's below you, in a way, like when you have the gravity and that human experience, because we are in 3D, so we have above, below, right and left, front and back. And recognize your multidimensional self within, and diving into the crystalline heart of Mother Earth, like grounding it and letting yourself being nourished, and finding this love within you that is connecting to the divine love. And this divine love is not only within, but also around, and therefore above and below and into Mother Earth. And maybe that's the passage that is opening. And we are not going to go into details with Shambhala, with Atlantis, with Lemuria, that's not the point. But you will connect to what is relevant to you in your signature, in your own frequency, in your own lineage. And yeah, it's really about connecting to this loving presence, as we've been witnessing how difficult it can be sometimes when persons are vibrating high into the higher realm, and they are like, but over there everything is okay and I understand everything, and then when they come back into their physical environments, there is no integration, there is no grounding force there, or we lose trust and we let the fear picking up, we let the doubt picking up, but we forget that highest wisdom that we are receiving from our higher self, from our highest wisdom, is also available around us and needs to be anchored around us. And the earth has that same energy of wisdom and love, and is communicating that wisdom and that love and those messages all the times around you. And therefore within you, this magnetic force holding you, vibrating through you, loving you, nourishing you, protecting you, in complete compassion, in complete devotion. And we tend to forget as human, it's like a given thing. So yes, I think it's one part of the session today will be to work, to be into Mother Earth heart, crystalline heart, and to practice from there, and to build energy there.
So Mathilde will take you to the Mother Earth heart to embody more this grounding, this aspect of love, this aspect of presence on earth. And at the end, I will take you up just to balance it a little bit. And in my theme, I would like to explore further our connection with the stars, specifically with the 3 stars that we always work with: Sirius star, Arcturus, and the Pleiades. And in the Pleiades, I want to focus on Alcyon star. If you haven't heard about those stars, they are the most famous stars that been in civilization and into, from shamanic to Indian tradition to many spiritual tradition. They always refer to those stars as the elder stars or as the sister and brother stars, and they receive guidance, support from these stars. And if you want to go further with that understanding, the consciousness of these stars and whoever operate or present as consciousness on those stars, from the Pleiades, Arcturus and Sirius, they were always in support to humanity. And many of the people now wake up to state that we are all connected with the universe and our higher self, connected with many consciousness. You can call them soul family, and you can even call them star families. And one of the families that many of humanity channeling, I would say, they refer to that they work with the humanity and they're sharing a lot of love with us. And I would say on the very old days, in the Lemurian times, as Mathilde was talking about ancient time on earth, Lemurian times and even Atlanteans times, Pleiades were very present with the humanities. And the 7th sister, which is the 7th star of the Pleiades, it's written everywhere in the history or the lineage of traditions. And I believe, and as I knew from my own discovery, my own realization, my own traveling, astral traveling to Alcyon star and connection, and my reading from many channelers, many of the families of those Pleiades, one of the star of the Pleiades that's most famous for the humanity also, it's also written in many scripts and many lineages, one of the star called Alcyon star. And I believe that they've been in hand, either telepathically or spiritually or energetically or even physically, in communication and guidance and in support to humanity. And one of the ways they consider humanity as cousin, or even brother and sister. So I'd like to open up this possibility and what the star can offer as wisdom, as other possibility, as spiritual growth, or as remembering of those ancient time, what we can remember, skills, knowledge, wisdom, energy, or maybe times when we have achieved golden age on earth, and how we can bring this glory and this wisdom back in this vessel and open up this many multi-dimensional that we have. So this is my offering, Matilda offering for Mother Earth. We want to combine them, so the earth, your heart, the star.
It really resonates because
together.
we are talking about this divine love presence and connecting to the highest frequencies of Mother Earth and dimensions, I would say, and density and the 4-5 density were very embedded and imprinted by Pleiades.
Yes.
So it's actually very aligned, very aligned in this way. So yeah, it actually makes sense. I like it.
So we'll start. Thank you for listening for this preview.
If you are
Wednesday in 2 days, please come for the first Arabic group healing and unconditional love. It will be the first group healing online at 9 p.m. Dubai timing. The link available in either the bio or description. Follow us and you'll find that the access is also available free. We always provide Wednesday unconditional love contribution based or free access, and it will be the first time in Arabic. If you are part of unconditional love, you are part of expanding the consciousness of the earth, and you are light worker, peacemaker, join us or invite others, because the whole session will be in Arabic. If you know someone will be benefit from group healing and raising their energy and the earth's energy. Much love. We're going to start this session.
So before we switch off the live stream on Facebook and Instagram, know that the link to join the session is now automatic. You can pay directly on our streaming platform. So you have a link above the video, below the video, and for Instagram you go into our bio and George explained, and you will be finding your way through our private live stream platform. So please join, it's going to be exciting today. And we are reorganizing for August a couple of things for the English community, which is you listening to us right now, with different membership, with reorganization of monthly planning as well. As you know, things are moving, things are growing. We are having a new addition in 2 weeks in our family.
New Trinity.
New Trinity. The needs that you have are also evolving. So let us go through the next couple of weeks into the exchange. You will be informed and you will have what somehow your heart resonates for. And if you are speaking Arabic, as George was mentioning, if you do speak Arabic, know that those information and all the schools and actually many different type of topics that we haven't really explored with the English community, because we started straight from mastering and channeling, self-mastery and channeling. We are somehow coming back to the base to recreate a very solid foundation. So there's a lot of information that recreate your base and that bring input that you may not have had in the past. So if you speak Arabic, join George in the Arabic channel, and do know as well that the same will be applied to the English community in a few months from now. Let's see when exactly. Sending you all our love and all our gratitude for watching us today. Do not forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel, Instagram, all the information are there always. Go and have a look in our Patreon membership. Support the community, support our work, support yourself, support the collective. This is important time of service, and you are rising into your own service as well and your own gift. So we are all doing that together, and we are delighted to welcome you in this journey. So thank you very much, and talk to you very soon. Lots of love to you.